It's only been a couple of years since Ford officially brought the Mustang to Australia, but we have a new Mustang already. Normally a midlife update sees some visual changes, a couple of new colours, maybe a new font for the badge, but Ford have given the new Mustang a serious overhaul. So without further ado, here are the 5 things you need to know about the new Ford Mustang.
The previous Mustang was, let's say, a bit overly energetic in the rear end department when it came to handling, especially when applying power and on rougher surfaces.
That's fine if you're planning on making drifting your vocation, but the new Mustang feels far more tied down.
Across the Mustang range, the rear end sees new bracing, and there's been a rejig to both the front and rear stabiliser bars, and there's new shock absorbers for better ride control. Magna ride dampers, once exclusive to the Shelby GT 350, are also offered as an option. These changes give the new Mustang far better body control. The car sits flatter through corners and it feels more responsive and agile, but at the same time it's comfortable and pretty cushy when it needs to be.
And don't worry, you can still have some sideways fun when you want to, obviously on a supervised racetrack or an approved facility of some sort. The updates see some advancements when it comes to tech.
Firstly, the old driver's display is gone, replaced with an excellent 12.4-inch digital instrument cluster. There are pages and pages of options and sub-menus to play with, but my personal favourite is being able to change the layout of the gauges and driving information from normal to sport to track.
There's also the Mustang My Mode program, allowing you to save your favourite drive settings, including steering, exhaust and suspension preferences.
The new model gets Ford's familiar Sync 3 displayed and operated through an 8-inch touchscreen. There's autonomous emergency braking, or AEB, with pedestrian detection as standard, plus adaptive cruise control, lane departure warnings, and lane keep assist.
Let's say, hypothetically of course, that your girlfriend wakes up at the sound of dust falling on felt and proceeds to tell you that the V8 muscle car you've brought home wakes her up, makes her grumpy, and unless you can do something about it, the car has to go. Well, Ford have solved World War III before it even begins.
The new Mustang has a range of exhaust modes, including one called Quiet. Just select it, and the Mustang will make about as much noise as a Fiesta. In Sport mode, it sounds like this. In Track mode, it sounds like this. Phenomenal. But just hit Quiet, and the problem is solved.
I mean, I'm going to press quiet mode when we go to visit a mum, and hopefully a mum will stop calling me a bloody hoon. But I mean, like, this is a V8 Mustang, it should sound angry. And you know what, I think deep down she actually loves the sound of this thing, but she just won't admit it to me. How can you not love the sound of this? I mean, this is the best solution. My parents are going to love it, the neighbours are going to love it. Yeah, sorry about that. Under the bonnet, the Coyote V8 has seen some upgrades too.
The displacement has increased from 4,951 cc's to 5,038 cc's. And the new engine now has a higher compression ratio, freer flowing heads, dual fuel injection and a peak RPM lift to 7,500 RPM. This all conspires to deliver an extra 33 kilowatts and 26 newton meters. Power is now 339 kilowatts and torque is up to 556 newton meters. From a driving perspective, the new engine gives you more of everything you want. There's a more substantial low-end urge, but it's so energetic in the higher revs. And then there's how it sounds. It might be more down to the exhaust design than the engine upgrades.
But if you're the manufacturer of aftermarket Mustang exhausts, sorry, the guys from the factory have nailed it.
Yes, there are faster cars, more comfortable and practical cars that are more refined and are just more pleasant and nice, but they can't offer what the Mustang can offer. Only the Mustang can offer the looks, the heritage, the effortlessly cool demeanour, that V8 soundtrack, that V8 urge, the usability, the driving experience, and now the levels of tech and sophistication at this price.
There simply isn't another car on the market that, for this money, can do what the Mustang does.